Hello, everyone, and we are back with a final message from the Treasure Coast Racquetball Series. We figured we would take this time. All the matches are done. We are the only ones left, and we wanted to give everyone here just a chance to say a couple of words before we go. Daniel, any parting words that you want to share with everyone before we close it out?
I just want to thank Sudzi and Veronica for putting together this series. It's sad that it's ending here in Vero Beach, but I'm looking forward for the next chapter, wherever that goes, and you can be sure that I'll be there to participate and get this guy the next time. All right? Thank you.
Thank you, Daniel. Just stay there. Bailey, any last words you'd like to share with everybody?
Yeah, thank you, Sudzi, Veronica, again. The series has been great. It's bittersweet, like he said, to have this event here the last time. It's awesome to be able to walk away after training here so long and with double gold, so it's awesome.
Thank you. One of our sponsors stuck around. I mean, Edgar, you said, where else would I rather be?
I'd rather be here. And like I said, thank you, Veronica and Sudzi, for putting such an awesome event. I sport their shirts, all the gyms that I go to. Come on, people, this is real. Come join in. We need them. So, June, we don't have a date yet, but June is coming up. Sign up.
Thank you, Edgar. Thank you for your support. Keith, I mean, you've been saying it all week long, how much fun that you've had. But what would you like to close out and tell everybody that'll go back and watch this, all the people that you help through 1 through 7, you know, what would you like to end this Treasure Coast with?
Oh man, it's really hard to answer that question because it's a bittersweet here this weekend. This is our last tournament here at the Vero Beach Fitness, but it's not our last Treasure Coast event. So we're going to keep moving forward, and we look forward to hopefully bringing our sponsors with us and all our players wherever we go. And here again, I want to thank these two next to me, Vero and Sudzi. They're just phenomenal. I mean, they bring so much to the table when it comes to racquetball and anything to do with the racket that goes in the hand. Pick it up. These guys, I mean, they it's plain as day. Pick the racket up. Let's play a paddle sport. Let's play racquetball. Let's play anything with a paddle. Let's pick it up and let's go. You know, so it's look forward. Watch the Facebook, watch YouTube, we're not real sure where we're going next. I do believe it's the Civic Center. We're talking Texas, we're talking Chicago, and other areas as well. So just keep in mind and just watch out where we're going to be coming up next.
Thank you, Keith. Wow, finally we made it to the end. We get to hear from you. You know, you had an amazing weekend as a player, but here we are at the end. Any last things that you would like to say, and then anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, you know, I want to take a thank to all the sponsors because without them this is not possible. And Frank Hotels, KWM, Weimar, George and Amy, Edgar, thank you so much. David Wolf, Tony Gutierrez, Brian Vargas, Jason Cheng, Chris Stenheiser, and our tournament director, Kid Lewis. Thank you so much.
Well, here we are, saving the best for last. These two, especially this guy, he puts in so much work, but I want you to hear from him. I want you to hear his passion, and Suds has one good message for everybody out there, and Suds, you got the floor, man. It's all yours.
Yeah.
Take it.
You want me to take the mic? I don't know about that. That's dangerous. So, you know, when we did this, it was about the players. And Bailey and Daniel, thank you for being on the court right now. It was an amazing, awesome match. But watching you guys was exactly, you know, what we envisioned when we did this. And that's what motivated us because that's where we came from. That's how we all grew up playing. That passion, that battle. You know, Cheryl Lotz is over here. We've had Marty Cruz Ortiz. We've had some amazing players come into these events, and you guys are just up and coming, and also the up and coming Treasure Coast Ballers, which, you know, it's pretty awesome. So congrats to you guys. Treasure Coast Racquetball is about the players, always has been. All the fans that have been watching. Of course, the sponsors. Edgar, you're one of them, and there's many. They're all up on the wall. We try to do the best we can to make sure that you're recognized because you know, we feel collectively that all across the sport, especially in our nation, in our country, like Edgar's shirt right there, you know, the sponsors, as much as we give them recognition, they deserve so much more. And without all of you at the local level, just like this, or even on the grand national or professional level, it just doesn't happen without you. As much passion and energy we may have together as players, fans, sponsors, supporters, it doesn't happen without all of you. Our tournament director, Treasure Coast Racquetball Series, the guy stepped up. Keith is not only a phenomenal player who won the Open Doubles this weekend, congratulations. Keith is first in the house, last to leave. He wanted to do this. He doesn't get paid, didn't want to get paid. I believe his gratitude, his compensation is what he sees in being able to watch his son, win this event here last time. Playing together, he loves the sport. Keith, without you, it just doesn't happen. So Veronica and I and the players and the sponsors can't thank you enough because you love it. You sit there, you ask for nothing except to just play. You just want to play racquetball. So thank you, yeah. And like you said, we will continue. We will continue to do this indoor, outdoor. There's some potential that we're going to bring this on the road. Leo, thank you so much for being here. This was a huge part of it. Like Edgar said, it kind of puts the stamp on how we do things here at the Treasure Coast, which is, we're bringing in the biggest influencers, the biggest promoters, the people that know people in our sport, work hard. You're out there, love us, hate us. Here we are, and we're doing what we do. So Mark, Frank, and Frank Hotels, thank you for making this possible and getting Leo out here this weekend, and thank you for coming out and being part of this, because we know, and great shirts, by the way. I hope you sold them all. Edgar's rocking a Leo shirt right there. So you and I will continue to do what we do, there's no doubt, and I appreciate it. Hardest one for me to talk about is this one. How do I do that, Bailey? Many of you don't realize, and I say it all the time, but I'm not standing here today. I'm not in the sport. Leo, we can touch on that maybe. When I met Veronica, I met her a long time ago, but when we met to where we are today, 7 or 8 years ago, I wasn't in racquetball. I don't know if Edgar knows or many of the fans know. And Veronica brought me back, not because she said, you have to come back to racquetball. She showed me where I was supposed to be. So,
Thank you.
Yeah, it's just not possible without Veronica. And Jules and Mateo, of course, I love you guys to death. Players, fans, thank you. We love you to death. We're going to continue to do this. We're not stopping. We're going to keep striving. Let's get real, because that's what Leo and I do together on Beyond the Court. It just sucks that we're losing 2 more racquetball courts. It just sucks. And that's the emotion you probably see in me. I definitely don't want to compare losing a racquetball court. Cheryl, can you come over here too? Because Cheryl Lotz is, well, yeah, get over here. Thank you, Lottie, for being here. And, we can definitely all speak to this. It just sucks. We're losing a court, and I hate to compare it to or say something like losing a loved one, because it's not. But to us, it is. This is our life. This is where we all grew up. This is what we do. And to see it, a club where we've all worked so hard to make this happen. You've worked so hard to continue the growth, to continue the energy, the excitement, but they need it for whatever reason, whether it's a business model, whether it's space, whatever it may be. It hurts. It leaves a mark. So all we can do is continue to do everything we can individually, as a team that we are. And it's okay to bitch and complain sometimes, because that's real. That's real life. We don't have all the answers. Leo doesn't. I don't. Edgar doesn't. But we'll continue to do what we can. And we'll show everybody how amazing racquetball is, how much fun it is, how much it impacts your life. And at the end of the day, what I really hope we did as a group collectively is that we made lives better, that we impacted people and made their lives better. And if racquetball was how it happened, then thank you to racquetball for that. All right? And like Joe Devaney says from Ireland, it's not the end, it's just the beginning. All right? So thank you all. We love you. We're going to keep going.
Say goodbye, everybody.
Mateo, wave to the camera.
We have brought people together. keep racquetball alive.